Except, my lord, your lordship has directed the superintendent of police to find a report. I have got the report of this. I was later going into the facts. I'll tell you, lordship, this is the case of custodial death. So, my lord, for this, my lord, these deaths entirely have happened while the person was in the jail.
Husband of the petitioner expired. Kindly remember last
Yes,
occasion,
yes, I remember. I can
you
see my
respect the
recordings
learned
over here.
Advocate General and the learned standing counsel. It was stated before your lordship's court. He's a drug addict. He's a yes, it was stated. It was stated here. He consumed alcohol. That is the reason he fell down and expired. But this man who died, 40 years he has served for the country as an army. He take his the voluntary retirement at the age of 40, and the age of 42 years, this incident has happened. It's quite shocking, I'm telling your lordship. If your lordship see,
your lordship has directed the superintendent of police to find a report. I have got the report of this. But, my lord, I was later going into the facts. I'll tell you, lordship, this is the case of custodial death. So, my lord, for this, my lord, these deaths entirely have happened while the person was in the jail. Well, I think it will be better this is my personal view. My blunt friend will correct me. It's not that I'm trying to sabotage anything. Well, I think we should have a report from the superintendent of the jail. Jail, because this person, he was not taken into police custody. He was sent off to jail custody, judicial custody, and he had a fall in the jail. Thereafter, he was transferred to Midnapur hospital. Thereafter, again back. Then he has referred to Kolkata, SS came, and everything. So, my lord, entire time, I think, my lord, subject to correction from my lord, I am not trying to use up the matter, but if your lordship feels that, I think it would be better if a report comes from the superintendent.
Very well. Let your report come, and then if we will call for further report from the jail authority also.
Yes, circumstances, the husband of the victim, the petitioner expired. Kindly remember last
Yes,
occasion,
yes, I remember. I can
you
see my
respect the
recordings
learned
over here.
Advocate General and the learned standing counsel. It was stated before your lordship's court. The person is a drug addict. He's a yes, it was stated. It was stated here. He consumed alcohol. That is the reason he fell down and expired. But this man who died, 40 years he has served for the country as an army. He take his the voluntary retirement at the age of 40, and the age of 42 years, this incident has happened. It's quite shocking, I'm telling your lordship. If your lordship see the FIR, he was.
Let the report of the SP come.
The SP's report, it was supposed to be there. Mysterious circumstances. Why I am telling your lordship?
A report filed by the superintendent of police, signed on 25th of June 2024 is taken on record. Stop. It has been submitted by the learned advocate representing the state respondents that a report from the superintendent of jails.
Now it's not called jail, correctional home.
Correctional home.
Homes. At Mednipur Central Correctional Home, Superintendent Mednipur Correction Home, and the
Presidency Superintendent of SSKM Correctional. And your lordship also called for the entire medical record. But that will reveal the exact case.
Right.
And second, last.
Who is having the custody of this medical record? Who will be having the medical record of the
jail? And jail authority has to be, because they are in charge of it.
अच्छा কি বললো Superintendent of Midnapur Central Correctional Home.
One is Mendipur, one is Alipur Correctional Home also. The yes. Presidency Correctional Home.
And a report from the Superintendent of the Presidency Correctional Home. Annexing, no. Is it here?
Enter medical record we need to see. Because the person as per them fell down on 5th itself, as per them, when he was taken inside the jail. But from that date onwards, enter medical record should be produced before your lordship.
And annexing to DHA, everything is annexed. be filed. Stop. Next. The matter stands adjourned till 8th July 2024
My lord, one
for
humble prayer, my
filing
lord.
the aforesaid reports.
One humble prayer, let them file affidavit in opposition by that time, so that your lordship can finally decide the matter. It is my humble request, Mr. Casta.
Reports
No, my lord, it is unnecessary, it will be dragged, my lord. What is the problem, my lord? Whatever they have filed in the report, they will file in the form of an affidavit. What is there? What is there to hide? I don't understand.
I've got nothing to hide.
So you file your affidavit, I'll file my response within 1 day.
আচ্ছা report বললাম তো report in the form of an affidavit.
And only thing your lordship has put it on 5th time told me.
8th
Okay, get it. কি বলিস ভাই?
report in the form of affidavit. ঠিক আছে? List on 8th. Let the report be in the form of affidavit. Then if required further opposition or something.
দুটো,
But then a copy has to be served upon the petitioner with a
First occasion,
copy.
your lordship also asks them
With
to
a
conduct
copy.
the postmortem by a specialized doctor, team of doctor by the SSK. That report also should be produced before your lordship.
All right.
One more thing, my lord, I want, my lord,
With a copy to the learned advocate representing the petitioner in advance.
and my lord, kindly ask the registry to produce all the, my lord, the lower court record before your lordship. Because my case is this, the person was arrested. On the next day, when he was produced before the court, my lord, he was injured. Now, my lord, the magistrate on the same day, my lord, surprisingly, my lord, normally this kind of 307 offences, when a person is produced before a court of law, my lord, the police agency paid for police custody. And they arrested this person in a haste. Evening 6 p.m. the FIR was registered. At 10
And
p.m.
they
they have
sought for
arrested.
jail custody.
Jail custody. It's surprising, my lord. I have never gone through this
But
like this. My lord, I shall
Okay.
address your lordship one by one.
Yes.
shall all address each other.
Yes.
Next matter, please.